It's us again.
What do you have to say to them?
I don't know. I am glad that we have all these adventures recorded, since like most YouTube channels at this point have had to structurally change how they're doing things and living their life to get content out, but we've got lots of adventures to come.
Yeah, it was dawning on me. I saw the dash dial in one of the clips, and it was 9,000 miles ago, the content that you're about to see, when we were right next to Lake Erie and crossing into Ohio, and it was such a great time in our early bus life, and there's just so many other bus life adventures to follow, and I'm really glad I have these backlogs, so, while we're working full-time in the Pacific Northwest, I can whisk you guys away to another area of the country.
Mm-hmm. Also thanks to our new patrons.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting.
Those numbers are starting to grow, and it's just really cool to see the support. It was actually kind of strange this past week. I was on a scooter ride just checking in with one of our other campgrounds, and somebody stopped me and recognized me on my scooter from our channel. And so it's just fun to see that, people are watching our content and our videos are getting out there, and we really are appreciative of you guys being here and watching.
Yeah, enjoy the vlog.
Peace. Believe it or not, we ended up at another Walmart parking lot last night, and it started raining this morning, and it's so cool. The high today is supposed to be 75, but it's very droggy. It is supposed to be cloudy, droggy. Is that a word? Is that a word? I think we're just going to have a day of chilling out. We didn't plan on making it a travel day today anyhow. Tomorrow's supposed to be great weather. The next 4 days is supposed to be wonderful weather, so why drive in rainy weather in the first place? May have a movie marathon or check out somewhere in town that would be fun to go to. Say it again?
I thought you needed to edit today.
Oh, what day is it? Tuesday?
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, I do have to edit. Alright, we haven't been too lazy this morning. We've been cleaning up a ton, trying to make it look semi-representable in here.
Hi.
Hi. We've really just kind of been on the move, not really knowing where we're going to be stopping or have any particular plans to do one thing or another. We're really just trying to go with the flow, and that'd probably be my best advice to you in bus life or van life, is to just go with the flow, not to try to make so many plans. I had a close buddy of mine that was saying, the more successful YouTubers that I see, there's a storyline and there's a specific concept to each video. And for me, I really just want to document our bus life experiences, exactly how it is on the road. I really don't think there's a lot of channels out there that are showing you what they're doing on a daily basis and just the strange stuff. It's more edited story, concept, fun shit all the time. And I just feel like we need to see more of what goes on in bus life.
I agree. I was thinking about it the other day, and sometimes, we watch a lot of channels where they show a really lovely day, and this beautiful place, and everything's perfect and beautiful, and that's great, and it's respectful in its own route, and those channels are super popular. But sometimes I am just dying to see something real on those channels. I'm someone cry, someone break down, something, because that stuff happens, but we don't want to project an unrealistic experience of what bus life is. So that's why we're here, at least.
And we're also here to say the F word. Fuckity fuck fuck fuck. Fuck. Oh, you got a mosquito bite on your neck.
I've got one on my head. They're everywhere. Just ask me where I have a mosquito bite, and I'll say, yep, got one there.
Wow, that's crazy.
Butt cheeks and everything.
Y'all know what time it is again?
Laundry time.
You're right.
Goes down, down, and life shines bright.
Hey, hi.
I think it cost us like $6.50 to do wash and dry.
Here?
4 loads, yeah.
Thanks, B&J.
Wow. What a gem.
Check them out on Facebook.
They're really promoting their Facebook page. If you don't see Cole again, it's because he left his window down and let mosquitoes in my house.
I think the other ones are down too. How's it looking here?
Looks pretty good. What'd you do? You did dishes?
I did the million dishes.
You did do million dishes, huh? Appreciate that.
Once again, I don't have anything important to say during the golden hour, but I look fantastic and I just wanted to get this on camera, so you're welcome.
This evening, for the first time, we're gonna stay in the Planet Fitness lot. It is near Starbucks. We need to do some work in the morning. I'll also want to shower in the morning, so we'll just be there. It'll be super convenient. Wake up early, get a workout in, and maybe go to the beach tomorrow. I think Cole's craving another beach day, so we will see. Would you look at that?
Huh?
I said, would you look at that? It's a thing of beauty.
So this morning we woke up in Planet Fitness's parking lot. It was the first time we had overnighted in one of their parking lots before, and everything went super fine. We watched Moonrise Kingdom last night. It's the second time I watched that film. It's a Wes Anderson film, which, you know, I like him because he's bringing something different to the movie scene. You know, I'm not like all into it, but that particular film is really great, and I forgot how great it was. We only watched it one time prior, and I missed so much. I'm really glad we rewatched that one if you're looking for a flick to check out. So I just edited for like 5 hours, and it's like probably the nicest day it's been on the road
in my entire life.
And I was just like trying to finish up the color grade on the next vlog, and I was just like, fuck it, because it kept, you know, acting up on me. Premiere was being bullshitty. You other editors know how it can be. And so yeah, we're just gonna go to the beach now because we live in a bus, and that's what this is about. These are probably the best tasting bluebies we've had in months. Bluebies. Bloobs, bluebies. Another important note is that no alcohol is allowed in the park. So make sure you leave all of your beer at home, because you're not allowed to have it on the beach.
But the lifeguard told you, that if you were drinking alcohol, just don't make it obvious.
He said, no alcohol's allowed, and if you have it, don't let me see it.
But people were drinking.
Yeah, clearly people were drinking, but you can't have it out in plain sight.
Cole has been playing in the water, and now he's picking up trash like a nice human being. I'm staying in the shade because I don't want to risk getting sunburned. I just want one day where I don't get hurt. I got hurt today. I reached into our basket and there was a razor open, and I took a big chunk of my skin off. So that's fun. So I'm just trying to avoid catastrophe right now. This little guy's just chilling in his little pit over there. Cole picked up an entire grocery bag full of garbage.
It was crazy, the kind of stuff too, like Elmer's glue and oil, a quart of oil, like a plastic quart of oil.
Yeah, some weird random stuff. He went like all the way down there.
Yeah, and then I did a sweep back at a little bit different area. But I like, if 5 other people would have done that today, this beach would probably be like super clear right now.
Shut the fun down.
Shutting it down?
Yeah.
Oh no. Monica hungry?
And a pee, and I'm worried since the sun's like, 4 hours from going down that the mosquitoes are gonna come back.
Oh, okay.
Because they did come back around this time when we were cooking last time, so.
We opted not to stick around for the sunset because of the whole mosquito situation from last time. Monica is graciously making us pasta right now, and it's such a cool evening. The weather is just cray-cray. We've been waiting all our bus life for this.
I have been waiting all bus life for this, but I did tell them earlier that I'm just excited for a day where I'm not in some sort of physical discomfort from being hurt or hurting myself or having a ridiculous amount of mosquito bites or being sunburned. So I haven't had many of those days on the road, but I'm hoping for one.
We're also kind of rolling the dice, and we're going to spend the night again at the Planet Fitness parking lot. This kind of goes against my philosophy of one night per place you decide to park, and you're usually in pretty good shape. Come the second night or the third night, I feel like police that are standardly on patrol, they may get the itch to come over and just say, hey, move it along or something or another. You never know. I have been begging for pancakes, and Monica is making dreams come true. These blueberries are so delicious. She added some.
I already ate a blueberry pancake, and it was the best blueberry pancake I've ever had. Look at that.
Damn.
Those little bloobs in there.
Be jealous.
I put honey on mine.
Ooh, honey. That was the honey we were gifted the other day. Thank you. Computer work is done for the day. We've decided to get the hell out of Erie. You've been fantastic, except for your mosquito birds.
Ooh, y'all gotta figure that out.
Yeah, petition or something. I don't know what to do.
We are headed. We are headed to Madison, Ohio, to Rainbow Farms. It is a harvest host.
They make rainbows.
I think it's like an orchard and all kinds of things. So maybe we pick some fruit later. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
Here we are. Rainbow Farms Market.
I see some kale and some chard.
This is making me want
basil.
A salad. Oh, Cole, you're doing so good. I didn't know you knew so many plants.
Fallopian tubes.
Stop it. Oh, yeah. There's a nuclear reactor very close by. So pray for us.
Guys, we have entered the vegetable kingdom. Look at this zoot. Hold this so that people can tell how large that thing is. You're not doing a very good job. Give me your best fish pose. Oh wow, that's one Monica arm.
It is. It's like the exact size of my arm.
So this place is great. These look delish. I'm all about these peppers over here. I feel like I need to try one of these.
Let's do one of those.
These are the sweet yellow Croatian peppers. What about the shallots? Yo. Pickling cucumbers. I love pickles. Yo, just look at the size of this blackberry. That is crazy. I've never seen a blackberry. It's like two blackberries put together. The Swiss chard. Ooh. It's really pretty. Trust us, guys. Gang, this is our haul. We're going to be doing a curry this evening with a bunch of veggies and potatoes.
I'm so pumped. All of this only cost us $14, which from a farmer's market for organic vegetables is like $0.
Yeah, it's a really good deal.
Yeah. This is our spot for the evening. Next to some corn in this field. Luckily it is not wet and muddy. It'll be nice and quiet.
I am so psyched for this yellow tomato. Apparently it's a bit sweeter than a normal tomato, but man, it looks beautiful. Would you just look at that? Holy cow. That looks so amazing.
She started.
I'm so excited. I need a belt for my pants. Whoa.
That is a sunny sun right now.
All right, we just scooted over to Lake Reservation Park.
Yeah.
And it's quaint as hell. On the other side of the park, they have a fire pit area and literally have provided wood for you to burn.
Yeah, it's very nice. This is a really nice park.
I was telling Monica that this town just seems so quaint. It's almost like they're hiding a nuclear reactor. Just look at this. Nicely paved. Trees, grass is manicured. Whoa. There's a drop off for you. This is like the weirdest view. We're like 50 feet up on a cliff above Lake Erie and just looking out to pure nothingness. I mean, you cannot see the other side of the lake whatsoever from here.
Or another person.
No, yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Whee!
Ah, I can't scoot back far enough to feel safe. Okay.
You gotta put your legs under.
Oh, you just keep your feet on. I was trying to swing.
I'm swinging. It's nice.
It is nice. It's nice and quiet. Ah.
Monica's over here cooking up a storm.
I think we're gonna have a case of the 90-minute potatoes over here if I don't put them in the oven for a bit, so.
We've plugged this curry sauce previously. I still don't know how to say the name, and we get it at Wegmans. I don't know if there's a Wegmans near you. I'm sure it's sold at other locations.
Yeah.
But it's really good.
These things?
These are those sweet Croatian peppers.
Do I call them a white pepper or a yellow pepper? I don't remember exactly what she said, but it's like the lightest, most refreshing pepper flavor I have ever tasted. And I could really take or leave a pepper, but I could eat one like just plain. It's amazing.
They're really good. This curry comes in like a mild, medium, and a hot. And we've been getting the medium. And for us white people, it is plenty hot. So if you really like hot stuff, feel free to try the hot. But the medium is really good. And then the mild, we hear, just has like zero heat and not a lot of flavoring, so good luck. I was expressing to Monica that I really enjoy it here at this farm, but then after I say that to myself every time, I'm like, oh, there's a nuclear reactor right behind us. So it really puts a damper on things. And to any of you out there that are like, oh, nuclear power is perfectly fine, it's like, yeah, it fucking works for like, 75 years, until you have to decommission the site and like bury it in fucking like, fucking diamonds in order for the radiation not to get out of it. It's not a long-term sustainable fucking thing to be setting up for our planet, okay? It just isn't. Stop it. Damn, girl. Them veggies looking good.
They're looking pretty fine right now, I must say. Ladies and gentlemen, the finished product. Looking delicious. Cole's too busy to eat my food that I've been sweating over for hours. Spicier than I remember.
Damn, this is fire. Woo! The potatoes are really good. These veggies are off the charts. I ate maybe my body weight in curry.
You're gonna poop your body weight in curry.
Luckily, we've just changed out the Nature's head composting toilet. We're set. Monica ripped apart this whole entire bus looking for her phone this morning.
It fell, and I thought it was behind the kitchen, so I was like pissed. Gonna have to either take this place apart or get a new phone.
But it actually fell next to the emergency door, and she found it. This morning is the first morning that Monica hates me right now. This morning,
always hate you.
Jesus, I'm trying to talk to them.
I know, that's why I waited till you started talking to piss you off. What are you trying to tell them?
So ornery. This is the first morning we've made warm coffee in like maybe 2 weeks. Possibly longer than
Maybe
that.
More.
Yeah. It's a cool-ish morning. God, you just want to like
Yeah.
make more noise in the background.
Yeah.
So I'm actually excited for a warm cup of coffee. It's very dewy outside. I'm going to see if my chair is dry and have myself a tsitsi outside with some coffee. Whoa.
What?
I don't fuck that.
Yep.
It's right there, Monica. Monica, your phone.
Wow, you've never... Congratulations. This is the first time in your life that you've ever found something. Cole's looking for a post office nearby. Drop Gaga's postcard off.
Need to send a postcard off to my gram. Okay, we're off to the beach.
Got
Again.
some more veggies.
Listen, I know you guys may have not been a huge fan of us not going to Canada, but this has been way more enjoyable than anything we would have ran into in Canada.
Yeah, I think Canada was going to be a little bit stressful for us and not as many places to like stop and enjoy our ride. So this has been really nice and like slow and steady.
Yeah, loving it. Yo, it is high noon, which means I'm really shady no matter which way I turn. So, sorry about that. Shady Cole here, reporting from Headlands State Beach Park in Ohio. We're only about a 20-minute drive away from where we were at the last Harvest Host, and we were super excited to get in some beach time. Really been enjoying the water. And we read about these warnings online, but we hadn't like ran into it yet. But apparently Ohio has a lot of bacteria issues in the water currently. And this is one of the signs that they have posted at this particular beach. So this is a beach water quality forecast, and the prediction is poor. Bacteria levels are likely to be high. Swimming is not advised, especially for children, the elderly, and those in ill health, which is pretty crazy. But this is at several beaches here in Ohio for sure. I'm looking out at like a beach that is just perfectly sandy, that's maybe over 100 yards wide going out to the lake right now. And to think that we don't have clean water for everyone to enjoy is just like an absolute shame. I don't know if these are bacteria just from flooding, which, you know, I know a lot of like waste, human waste can then get into the water because of that, or if this is from nearby corporations that have actually been like kind of dumping materials. There's a lot of different things that can go into why water is not healthy, but I just want to encourage you to seek out, you know, ways that you can potentially help be a part of the solution. And every little thing helps. You know, for me, it's just, I'm gonna help clean up litter on the beach, and at least that's like my one nice act that I'm doing as far as to help and be a part of the solution. You know, for others, it's contacting your local legislators, your local governments, and figuring out what is contributing to the issue and how we can resolve the issues ahead. But water is going to become one of those subjects, those things that we're going to have wars over in the future, especially with how climate change is happening. And, you know, it's going to become a really large issue around the corner, and seeing Lake Erie, one of the largest freshwater reserves in the country, have a bacterial warning like that, it's pretty disappointing. Not just from not being able to use the beach properly and swim, but also, like, you know, that's a big issue, guys. Anyway, so that's my water bacteria rant. That was a one taker. I didn't like redo any of that. I'm sure I sound like an idiot at certain points, but you know, take it for what it is, and hopefully we together can find a solution for these things in the future. Listen, we're not sponsored, but when people do nice things for you, you give them plugs in your vlogs.
Shout them out. You got the keys.
And right now we're at O'Reilly's. So you may have been seeing me rock my O'Reilly's swag lately, and they just reached out to us on Instagram and were like, hey, we'd love to send you a little care package. We've been following you. We tagged them in like a super early post on our Instagram, and they ended up sending us some gift cards and a little bit of swag, so we're gonna go check out the store. Ooh, I've been really wanting a quality wrench, and this looks huge. I didn't realize they'd have like tools here. That's pretty handy. Babe, these hose clamps remind me of when our coolant ran everywhere. Do you remember that?
Yeah, those were the days.
Go check out our conversion vlog where my uncle broke our bus. I have no clue when you change an air filter. Are you kidding me? Did you watch the conversion series?
Let's do it. When you change the oil. I've never seen
Monica's over here like actually being helpful, and she was like, maybe we should get a sunshade. Adventure awaits, babe. We're getting that. It's $15. Let's make sure it's big enough, but we need a large one.
We need a really...
God, thank you, O'Reilly's. This is actually super helpful. Like, I really feel loved right now. Guys, we weren't able to find anything. It's a bummer.
No! Liar!
Monica, they have Hot Wheels cars. Can we get one? Wow. O'Reilly's, you're the best. Alright guys, we're at Planet Fitness. I'm gonna get my swell on. I cut my sleeves off.
Oh wow.
The shirt
The
shirt had a hole in it, so I decided to cut the sleeves off for my workout shirt.
And listen, we're not wearing our hats like this permanently, so don't worry.
I work out like this every time.
No, you don't.
Yeah. I go, what's up? You guys here to lift some iron? Because I am.
We have clean butts. And we are going to go to a castle. It was built by some rich guy. I'll give you the down low when we get there. Not sure where we're staying tonight. Looked around for a while. We're kind of in a dry zone of camping areas. The national park doesn't allow RV parking overnight at all. Just kind of annoying. Close to Cleveland, where we're going to stay the night in someone's driveway. And then pretty much the rest of the way to Michigan, or the rest of the way to our destination in Michigan, I should say, we'll be able to stay at farms and harvest hosts, which will be very nice. She's juicy.
Oh wow, that looks so good.
Been craving this for days.
I'm gonna eat the whole thing today. I think it was hotter today than what I thought. That's weird. But need this watermelon. Probably gonna eat the whole thing. We're at Squire's Castle. Apparently there was a man named Squire, and he built himself a castle because he was a rich son of a bitch. And now it's a park. Hooray! Welcome to Ohio. It's looking very castle-y right now. It's kind of an interesting feel. Like, this is such a suburban park. Like, I really feel like I am just completely out of my element currently. There is a Monica and a toddler, to put it in perspective as far as size. Oh look, you don't have to pay to go inside of this building. What a treat. Ooh, the castle is accompanied by screaming children.
I read that they have weddings here.
Oh wow.
And someone was like, it's a little bit cold because it's open to the elements. It's like, yeah, this is almost ruins.
It kind of is ruins. It's just not old enough maybe to be described as ruins yet.
Well, I mean, like, it's not like any of the pillars outside are falling down or anything.
It's kind of strange because you don't know how to equate this. You know, this isn't like a mansion from 1890. It was a castle built by a millionaire in the late 1800s. So, like, you have a hard time imagining this as like an actual home when you're walking through it.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I wish that they had a drawing or something, or photo even, of what it looked like in here.
Yeah, I'm imagining it was a little bit more like...
Oh, here's actually there's kind of a blueprint, very vague, but...
I'm imagining it was kind of like a rustic millionaire's getaway.
It's definitely not worth a trip to Ohio, but it's kind of cool, little stop. We're coming through this way-ish anyways, so.
Yeah, I think we're going to be staying at a luxurious Walmart again.
You know what?
When I was a kid, you know, we couldn't fork up the extra couple bucks, but since then, DiGiorno's come down in price, apparently.
Dreams come true in Bo's life, don't they?
I just gave it away. We're having DiGiorno.
It's a lazy dinner night. We haven't done frozen pizza in the bus yet.
We haven't.
In a couple months.
It hasn't been cool enough.
It's about time. No, it has not been cool enough. Surprisingly, the oven, as long as you don't open the door, the heat stays contained pretty well.
This particular Walmart on Park Advisor, it says no overnight parking, though we don't see, I mean, we've seen Walmarts that have like, don't fucking park here signs, and it doesn't seem like that here. There's multiple semis around, so I'm feeling pretty comfortable as far as staying over here overnight, and there's a movie theater across the street, and I've been really wanting to see a movie. I actually wanted to see that film yesterday, which is like that Beatles inspired film, and but yeah, so maybe that'll happen, maybe not.
We worked out really hard today, so we earned this pizza, right?
See, I don't have to justify pizza for myself. I just eat it and feel great.
I'd probably put it on this plate, but okay, that's interesting.
Oh wow, this thing looks amazing.
It's everything you hoped DiGiorno would be.
Yeah, this is all childhood dreams fulfilled. Let me tell you, this pizza is cooked to perfection in a 70s RV oven that was restored by us. I feel fucking great about my life. We don't have a pizza cutter.
Pizza cutter did not make the cut. That was good, right?
No.
Yeah, it was.
I'm so afraid I'm going to cut off my finger here.
You should be, because that knife is sharp as hell.
That's why I chose it.
And like pure garbage humans that we are, we're adding ranch dressing to our pizza. Now we're going to turn to Cole, who's going to try DiGiorno for the first time in his life.
I haven't had DiGiorno. I think I've had it before, but it's been a long ass time.
It's really hot.
The crust is very crunchy. This is literally the best baked pizza I've ever had.
I think you were just hungry.
Well, like, I'm just shocked it, like, bakes so well in the oven. The crust is nice. Like, everything's great about it. And I barely could do that when we lived in, like, a regular fucking home.